With you. Thanks for bro. That's
tell when he gets angry.
I didn't get angry.
I was like, I'm trying to get close. Like,
Who's got beer?
Adam. So I'm gonna call you first so Cat breaks the ice for you. So it's not one of those things where you really know what to say because I didn't want you to expect it was coming. That's why I didn't do it the other day. Everybody's like, is Adam? Because I talked to some of the guys about it. Is Adam get his black belt? I said, no. I didn't want you to know. I wanted to be something that stands out in your mind, man. As far as Adam goes, obviously tough as nails, but for me, you've been training here with us since 2010? 2009. 2009. So you've been here for this for like 9 years, with me for 9 years. In that time period, like, it's been someone that I can always rely on from, like, when I was getting ready for competitions, almost always one of the guys that rolled me over and over and over again. I was getting ready. I mean, there's a handful of you guys obviously that do this, but he's been there for 9 years, helping me get ready for stuff. He takes time out of his day, helps me do videos. We literally have hundreds of videos together where I'm going, anything else to say? Adam, right?
Nobody recognizes me.
No, they do. You were at the tournament and they recognized you.
That was one time.
It's weird because sometimes you forget. Like, Rob and I were talking about, like, Rob's seen he was in jiu-jitsu before I was. He saw me when I was a little, like, 18-year-old kid, like, training over, like competing and stuff, man. Like, and then you forget, like, sometimes, like, I forget, like, Adam's been here for 9 years. Like, there's a picture with me, him, and Eugene at a tournament, and it was in October of 2009. They're all over our faces, look all young and shit, And again, I don't know. I have nothing else to say. Just it's an honor and a privilege, brother, and I'm proud of you for your hard work because you did something that, again, not a lot of people can do because it's tough. It's not easy, right? You have to come in here a lot of days. You haul your ass all the way from Oldham County to get here and train, over and over and over again for years. And it's hard, man. You've had injuries, you've had ups and downs, but you've stuck through it. And a lot of people don't have the ability to do that. So it's something to be proud of. It's excellent.
I'm a little winded, so I'm gonna struggle through it. But I'm gonna say something it's gonna sound a little cliche, but I don't mean it that way. So just bear with me. But I start by saying, like, I couldn't have done this without, like, you guys, which everybody says that, but the fact is, like, what I mean is I couldn't have done it without all of you. Because, I mean, everyone we talk about, our gym, we're really tough. Training partners they're world class, and the instruction is second to none. But but none of that really means anything if, like, you can't stand the people you train with. And I've been fortunate all these years that, when I say I'm going to train, like, really I'm hanging out with my friends. Like, that's why I come here, is because I love all of you guys. And were it not for you, if there was some other gym, I don't think I would have lasted as long. So thank you guys for being you, is what I really want to say. The reason I think I like jiu-jitsu so much is it has a way of kind of chipping away at the BS in people. You'll meet somebody and, yeah, they've got family and they've got a wife or a husband that knows them better than anybody else. But I know what kind of fighter that guy is, or that girl. Like, I've seen the warrior that they keep tucked away that they don't talk about with other people. I get to see that special side of them, and I get to share that side of me with you all. So I think that's why our relationship is so pure, is because we get to share a side of ourselves that we don't share with anybody else. So I'm very fortunate to be able to, share that with you and experience this with you guys. Quick story, and then I'll be done, I promise. But like a while back, I was thinking about this a while ago. I was talking to a buddy of mine who doesn't train, but he watches UFC and he knows enough about Jiu-Jitsu and to ask intelligent questions. And he was asking me, he's like, so what's it mean to be a black belt? Does that mean like you just know Jiu-Jitsu, like everything there is, you just know it all? And I tried to explain it to him at the time, just years ago. I was like, I mean, not really. Like, you could be a black belt, choke's a choke. So on any given day, some lower belt can catch you, or rather, like essentially the whole game is always evolving. So like you're always learning something, I think is what I was getting at. And so you're never done. You never know Jiu-Jitsu. And then he asked me about the lower belts. He's like, if you're a black belt, does that mean like no lower belt can tap you? And I tried to explain to him, like, no, like lower belts, they apply a choke the way it's supposed to be applied. A black belt tap just like anybody else. And the more we talked about it, he was like, it got worse, like he was getting agitated. He was like, so what's a black belt, And at the time, I gave him some generic answer that we've all read on a blog post or whatever about the dedication to the art or whatever, and just because I was tired of talking about it. But, as I'm here looking at this now, I feel like I have an obligation to kind of figure out what it means to be a black belt. And, I think about it, like, I don't think it has as much to do with me as I thought it would. Like, I look at it and, like, all I see is you guys. Like everybody who, they've literally bled with me. They've sweat with me over the years. They've shed so much. They've given pieces of themselves to me night after night to make me better than I was 10 or 11 years ago, whenever we started. So I see you guys. I see my family, who they sacrifice a lot for me to train and to compete, and I spend a lot of time away from them. And they're cool with that because they know how much this means to me. If I really think about it, I see somebody who I've grown to admire very much above most other people over the years. Somebody who's become a very dear friend to me, who apparently has a lot of confidence in me, and even if I don't always have that kind of confidence in myself. So this is you, Chewy. This is my family. This is all of you guys. So thank you very much.
Said, man, you should speak more often. I knew you had it in you.
Somebody doesn't let us.
I got a little sweat behind.
I know.
Yeah.
Someone cutting onions? Now, guys, we're going to continue to roll and help Adam break in his new black belt. Congratulations, brother.
I think I got it. Do you want to do any crazy ones?
Crazy picture. All right.
I don't know about crazy, was it?
Crazy?
This is very crazy.
I see that all the time.
1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay, ready? This was just, this is the most worn-in belt that I have. So
This is your belt, man.
This is my belt, man.
That's awesome.
I've had that since 2016. It's been through some battles.
You sure it's cool? I can
absolutely
get you a new one, or
No,
give
that's
you one
yours.
that's not get new
You can
one.
get a new one too to have, but I mean,
No, this is sentimental, man.
the whole
I like
point is
this.
like for me. That's why I always get new black belts. So for me to you, this is my original one.
Yeah.
I keep this one, but then I get other ones. I wear them in from me to you.
That's
from
cool,
spirit
man.
to spirit.
Thank you.
Person to person.
That is really cool.
You are me. I am you.
My name is Nick Alvin here at Derby City Mixed Martial Arts in Louisville, Kentucky. My student Adam Wilson is here, and what we're going to be showing you guys is an open guard sweep. This is my lovely assistant, Adam.
Wilson.
Adam Wilson. So I got to gather my thoughts.
Come on,
All right, guys. So this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. As always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. This is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. So, as always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. As always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. What's my shtick? Yours is Adam. What's mine? It's very simple. Look at him. He's flailing around. He looks like a chicken or something. He's not getting under me though. Okay. Hey, come on. We maintain the grips with this the whole time. Oh, you're not very tight. Back. The key is to really pull and whip the body down. Let's go ahead and show you guys what it looks like in Nogi. Adam? Okay, so. And you don't want to just roll with the lower guys and just smash their face into the mat and choke them unconscious, right? Granted they need tasks as the guard, they're probably going to be able to, get back to their guard or get back to their position, wherever they're trying to get to pretty easily. And it's a lot of pressure at this point, right, Adam? Mm-hmm. But if you roll, you definitely don't want to be these guys. That's what you do. Here you go. See, this is what you do. Adam? Adam? Approves. Oh, it's different. Adam, do you have anything to say? Adam? That's it? Adam? What? Do you have anything to say?
Spirals, horticulture, fergalicious.
Adam? I'm done. Adam?